was your first year of college like?
Well, it wasn't too different for me from high school, simply because I grew up in Jonesboro. I went to Jonesboro High School, and I came here, and my parents literally live about 7 or 8 minutes from campus.
Oh, that's nice.
So I stayed at home, lived at home, enjoyed the comforts of home, never really had that leaving for college experience. So the class schedules were nicer, class days were shorter, but the experience wasn't too far different from high school.
At what point in your life did you decide to teach or work in this field?
I decided to work in this field quite by accident. I had spent 2 years not knowing what I wanted my major to be, and majored in quite a few different things. Didn't know if I wanted to be an elementary education teacher, business, accounting, exercise science. I took classes all over campus trying to figure something out. And back then, the course catalog wasn't online. Hardly anything was online. So we had a newspaper schedule to fill out our schedule and had to turn in paper requests for classes and things like that. And so we had a catalog book that outlined every major and the classes required. So I would read through it and I'm like, maybe I want to do chemical engineering. Okay, maybe nursing sounds good. And so I knew I wanted something in healthcare, but I didn't want nursing. So I read through all of the healthcare majors and just happened to read about radiology or x-ray and decided that sounded good. So I just took a leap of faith and applied and got in.
That's good. What were the best decisions you made when you were 18 to 22?
Definitely going to college, staying in college. I did decide to get married at 22, which I don't regret getting married, but perhaps I think I should have enjoyed some time by myself or had some experiences by myself, because I never left home.
Right.
So I went straight from parents' house to married life.
Yes.
And never had a moving away from home experience. So there were some good and bad, I guess, in there, or some things maybe that I would have done differently. But definitely the choice to go to school and complete that was definitely a good decision. And also to work. I kept a job, not a full-time job, but at least to get some work experience.
Right.
So.
Okay. What were the biggest mistakes you made in those years?
Probably not working with an advisor enough to pick a major, because I spent 2 years not where I could have been well on my way to something. Had I, we didn't have Making Connections back then. We didn't have, we didn't have a lot of these other programs implemented to kind of guide students, and I didn't seek the advice of an advisor and kind of went about things by myself. And had someone said, go shadow or go try this, or so I think I should have sought help. Right.
What advice would you give someone who was 18 or 19?
Definitely to focus on your school. It is very important. It's so important. And I try to tell my freshmen coming in, especially if you know you're going to do healthcare, you're going to have good grades. You're going to have keep your character in order.
Right.
Make good impressions. Have healthy relationships with friends and students and people on campus. Get involved in organizations and things around campus, because again, as far as myself, I didn't really get involved with a lot around campus because I didn't need to.
Right.
I had my church family here.
Right.
I had my parents just down the street, so I didn't seek a lot of support
Mhm.
from campus. So that would definitely be some things that I would suggest, especially for someone who's not from around here.
That's my last question. Thank you
All
for
right.
your time.
Thank you. You're very welcome.